Hi students, we are Sir here. I hope your NEET preparation is going well. I will be providing 10 important questions from the topic respiration in plants. Just a small way from me to support your NEET preparation. Don't skip it. It is only 10 to 15 minutes duration long. Let's get started with the first question. How many NADH2 are produced per cycle of TCA cycle? Do you know another name of TCA cycle? It is also known as Krebs cycle. For one TCA cycle will be produced 3 NADH2 and 1 FADH2 and 1 GTP. It is a substrate level of phosphorylation. For each cycle of TCA cycle will be produced total 3 NADH2, 1 FADH2, 1 GTP. Here, how many NADH2 are produced for cycle of TCA cycle? 3 is the correct answer. Next one, how many substrate level of phosphorylation takes place in one turn of TCA cycle? One turn of TCA cycle. Already I told in first question only. For one TCA cycle will be produced 3 NADH2, 1 FADH2 and 1 GTP. It is a substrate level of phosphorylation. Answer will be 1. Fourth option will be correct. So it is most important. Here most of the students are confused net gain of ATP molecules from 1 molecule of glucose in glycolysis. It is most important question. Very important question. Do you know in glycolysis substrate level of phosphorylation 4 ATPs. Total produced ATPs 4. In out of 4, 2 ATPs are utilized. 4 minus 2, total 2 ATPs. It is net gain of ATP molecules in glycolysis. Along with oxidative phosphorylation, 2 NADH will produce 3 ATPs, total 6 ATP molecules. 6 plus 2, total 8 ATP molecules. It is total number of ATPs. Total number of ATPs in glycolysis, answer will be 8. But net gain of total ATP molecules 2. So here the net gain of ATP molecules 1 molecules of glucose in glycolysis is option number 4 is correct. Next one, oxygen acts as the final hydrogen acceptor in ETS. How many molecules of oxygen are required to oxidize 6 molecules of pyruvic acid? Oxygen acts as a final hydrogen acceptor in ETS. How many molecules of oxygen are required to oxidize 6 molecules of pyruvic acid? Here, Two pyruvic acids developed from one glucose molecule. In two pyruvic acids in link reaction, two NADH2 in Krebs cycle 6 NADH2 and 2 FADH2. Total 10 molecules. For each molecules are utilized of oxygen molecules to constructed metabolic water of O2 plus 2 electrons plus 2 protons gives H2O. H2O. It is metabolic water. That's why here one molecules utilize of oxygen molecules. 10 molecules are utilized, 5 oxygens, 2 pyruvic acid, 5 oxygen. Now what about the 6 molecules of pyruvic acid? 15. In these 4 options there is no 15 oxygen. I will correct it here, 15 O2. It is the correct option. How many ATP molecules are formed during aerobic oxidation of 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid molecules? 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid. Here 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid it produces total 4 NADH2 2 FADH2 molecules in Krebs cycle from 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid onwards. Each NADH2 will be produced 3 ATP molecules in electron transport system. 4 into 3, 12, 12 ATPs. 2 into 2 ATPs, total 4 ATPs. Next, substrate level of phosphorylation 2 ATPs, total 18 ATP molecules. It is SLP. Total 18 molecules produced from 2 alpha ketoglutaric acid molecules in Krebs cycle. Answer will be 18. To synthesize 10 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A aerobic respiration, how many molecules of glucose are required? One glucose molecules gives rise to 2 pyruvic acids. 2 pyruvic acid is converted into 2 acetyl coenzyme A. 5 glucose molecules is required to production of 10 acetyl coenzyme A. 1 glucose to acetyl coenzyme A and 5 glucose 10 acetyl coenzyme A will be produced from respiration in plants. Answer will be 5. Next one. How many ATP are produced through ETS by 4 tons of Krebs cycle? See, one Krebs cycle will produce 3 NADH plus H and 1 FADH2, right? So now 3 NADH plus H into 3 ATP molecules. Each molecules will produce 3 ATP molecules. That is 9 ATP molecules. 1 FADH2 into 2 ATPs. Each FADH2 gives rise to the 2 ATP molecules. That is total 2 ATP molecules. Total here 11 ATP molecules for one Krebs cycle. So what about here? How many ATPs are produced through ATS by 4 tons of Krebs cycle? 4 tons of Krebs cycle. See here, 4 into 11 ATPs. One Krebs cycle, 11 ATPs. 4 tons, total 44 ATPs. Answer will be 44. Fourth option correct. What is the net ATP production when two molecules of glucose are fermented to the lactic acid? In anaerobic respiration, net gain of net gain of ATP molecules net gain of ATP molecules is 2. Now, here two molecules of one glucose are fermented to lactic acids. Two molecules of glucose. Generally, one glucose molecules is converted into one lactic acid. Two glucose molecules, total 4. 2 into 2, 4 ATP molecules. Total 4 ATP molecules is a net ATP production when two molecules of glucose are fermented to lactic acid. That's why answer will be 4. Second one is correct. How many molecules of metabolic water is released after oxidation of 1 molecules of pyruvic acid? Do you know? 1 pyruvic acid, it go for the two main steps in aerobic respiration. One is a link reaction. It is only 1 pyruvic acid. In link reaction, 1 NADH plus H molecules. In Krebs cycles, in Krebs cycle, 3 NADH plus H and 1 FADH2. Now total how many molecules? 1 plus 3 plus 1. Total 5 molecules. Total 5 molecules. So each molecules completely oxidize, that electron finally accepted by the off oxygen plus 2 electrons plus 2 protons gives 1 metabolic water. 1 molecules, 1 metabolic water. What about the 5 molecules? 5 metabolic water will be produced in electron transport system. Answer will be 5. Next one. For 5 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A entering the aerobic respiratory pathway, how many ATP molecules are produced by substrate level phosphorylation? For 5 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A entering the aerobic respiratory pathway, how many ATP molecules are produced by substrate level of phosphorylation? Do you know each acetyl coenzyme A? Each acetyl coenzyme A gives rise 1 ATP. It is SLP, substrate level of phosphorylation, right? In this question, 5 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A. So 5 into 1 ATPs, the total 5 ATP molecules, right? So total 5 ATP molecules are produced by substrate level of phosphorylation when the 5 molecules of acetyl coenzyme A entering the aerobic respiratory pathway. So the answer will be 5. Once you go through these 10 questions is very helpful to your NEET preparation. So thank you so much for watching this video.